poor chap, you know. He used to be so intelligent, you know, such an intelligent chap. But,
who would have known that when Terry Jones and John Cleese met shortly after their college days at Oxford and Cambridge, their careers would be linked for the next 25 years. And in the process, they would help to redefine the meaning of comedy, especially on British television and in the movies. They did it as members of the famed Monty Python comedy troupe. And while the Pythons haven't worked together as a group in years, they do help out on each other's individual projects. Yeah. This merger on the set of Terry Jones' new comedy adventure, Erik the Viking, marks a grand reunion of two of the most brilliant minds in the world of comedy.
In the Python days, we used to fight a lot, because I think we come from totally different points of view in some ways. Well, actually, that's what everybody tells me. I mean, I didn't realize we did, but everybody tells me we have totally different attitudes to comedy. We certainly used to sort of, I suppose some of the discussion in Python used to sort of evolve around the poles of John and me. But I only threw a chair at him once. So, I mean, that's, you know, we get on pretty well.
Look, I'm not an unreasonable man, thought Anderson, but this is the second chance that I've given you.
But I'm a poor man, sir.
Yes, but it's not just me, you see. A lot of people depend on this money. I really can't give you a third chance. I'm so sorry. Would you behead him, please?
Well, no.
John plays Halfdan the Black, who is the local warlord. And he's basically a villain because he's making money out of war.
Well, I got this idea that he was basically a smoothie, and I therefore thought I'd play him like an English merchant banker. Not a species that I particularly admire.
Come on, get him to the other end there. Push him, push him.
It is obvious that the respect these two men have for one another is deep-rooted and genuine. It dates back to the very beginnings of their days with Monty Python.
We criticized each other all the time about what we were doing. And it was because we valued each other's criticism that we could take it. And in a way, that's what sort of kept Python sort of tight. And now that we're all doing other things, I think actually secretly it's each other's opinion that we really want from all the time. And if John and Mike and Terry and Graham and Eric like something we've done, we feel better than if anybody else in the world tells us it's good.
I don't think there's any point in us working together as a group of six again. It's simply not manageable anymore. And also, as we've developed over the years, you know, started together in '69, which is 19 years ago, we've developed slightly different styles. And to try and push them all together into one amalgam, I don't think is desirable or intelligent or anything. On the other hand, for us to work together in pairs and trios seems a very sensible way of doing it. I think if we work like that, that's the best way of using our talents in the right combination, because in each case, the one who's invited in hands over to the one who's basically in charge and says, fine, I'm here to do it your way. And because we have great respect and trust in each other, I think it's a good way of working. You know. I'd far rather work by and large for a Python director than I would for someone I'd not met before.
What's the matter? Haven't you seen anybody fight before?
No, they're usually too scared of us.
Kill him.
We have a great trust, Terry and I mean, and this is his movie, you know, and I come in and I do what he wants. I'll make suggestions, but if he doesn't like something, that's fine by me, you know. I'm just here to serve him. And I don't feel I need to know a great deal about the movie. I mean, I discussed the individual scene with him. He was very happy with what I shot in Malta. I know what he wants from me today because we've done half a day's rehearsal on it. Hope I can get it. At least the lines are easy. That's the terrible thing as you get older, you see. Your memory begins to go. But I've got the lines. But I'm not trying to piece the whole thing together or anything like that. I know he's done that. And provided he's happy with what I'm doing, it will fit.
It might be, if we get to that bit quicker. At the moment, we've got a little bit of when he goes around whistling, which doesn't work, I don't think.
But Terry, who is both the writer and director of Erik the Viking, having John in his cast is just like old times.
Oh, it's great. I just like a time leap in a way. I just sort of, it felt suddenly like, well, this is what it's always been like. It's just like, a bit like doing Python again. It's good to see an old mate.